So you've just done an in-store resident.
Yeah.
How was that?
It was really fun. I think
Yeah.
Brighton's been one of my favourites so far, actually. Good crowd. They did quiz the quizmaster, but I'll let it slide.
They did what?
Quiz the quizmaster.
Did they?
Yeah.
Did they heckle you?
They did a slight heckle, but I do enjoy a heckle. Makes me feel good.
So I was looking at that. I was wondering what it involved. A pub quiz in a record shop.
Yeah.
So it was like a quiz about.
So it's kind of like I play a song and then I ask a quiz question, maybe related to the title of the song. So for example, I played a song called I'm Insecure, and then I ask the question, which of these celebrities is most insecure about their ears?
Right.
And then it's multiple choice.
Okay.
Yeah. People are actually having a good time.
Yeah.
It started off as like,
don't they?
people love a quiz.
Yeah.
Keeps them entertained as well. I think, in record shops as well, it's obviously quite difficult to play full band and as you normally would. So I think it adds like, a sense of personality and, bit of, it's kind of intimate.
Yeah,
it's nice
a good idea.
Yeah.
I think I've not heard of that one before.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to do that at your gigs as well.
Yeah, a lot of people have said that. They were like, "Can you do this at your gigs?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, okay."
Maybe just to warm them
just
up.
Just one,
at the beginning.
yeah.
So obviously you got the album, which is the debut album.
Yeah.
Just come out.
Yeah.
Last Friday, which has obviously been a long time in the works.
Yes.
And I can imagine that you were very super excited about it, and now it's out. You're still excited.
Yeah.
But it's I don't know. How do you feel about it?
Yeah, it's a strange.
Now that it's out,
it's a
how do you feel
strange
about
one because you're like, it's all this anticipation and you're nervous and excited, and then on release day it's like, oh my god, it's actually out in the world, and it's just like that, like in a flash. But it's really exciting, and today I found out I'm number 37 in the UK charts at the moment, so that's made me very happy to know that it's been, or at least it's hanging in there for now.
Yeah.
It's very positive. It just feels great to have something that I've made out and finally getting to share everything I've thought over the last few years with everyone that I want to share it with.
So a bit of background about you then. You're from the Isle of Wight.
Yeah.
Which you described as being a bit of a slightly back in time.
Yeah.
Which a lot of people sort of think.
Yeah.
It's kind of a cliche.
Yeah.
But it's kind of an element of truth about it as well, isn't there? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like we haven't caught up necessarily. I'd say. With,
even in the modern internet age.
And there's and that's not necessarily a bad thing. That's actually one of probably the perks of living on the Isle of Wight. I think especially as an artist, it's quite nice to live a slower paced life and have more time to sort of, you get less caught up in things, and it gives you more time to think about writing, and it's a bit more free.
I think that's the way I sort of look at it sometimes, is that because it is a little bit of a bubble, and it's not really connected with any particular area as such,
exactly,
that you are able to sort of create something unique and different, I guess.
Definitely. And I think that's like been a big inspiration and a reason why I went into music in the first place. It's probably out of boredom a little bit. You're like, what can I do and get away with, because if you're going out drinking down a local field, the farmer knows your dad probably. So that's just how the Isle of Wight is. So it's very much like, oh, what can I do for fun that, I'm allowed to do.
And you started writing songs, basically.
Yeah.
And you're quite prolific, aren't you?
From
what I've read.
Yeah, I write a lot of songs.
Yeah.
I considered myself a songwriter before I was an artist, really.
Okay. And from about the age of 14 sort of age?
Yeah, so I started learning guitar about 13, and songwriting came pretty quickly afterwards.
And it just came naturally to you, I guess.
Yeah, it just felt like the only thing that I wanted to do with it, really, was I didn't really want to learn other people's songs that much. Whereas everyone else, who I was learning at the same time with, were very excited to learn other people's material.
Yeah.
I was more excited to create my own.
And at first you were more into kind of folk music?
Yeah, definitely. I was definitely really influenced by anything you could do as just one person, really, which kind of immediately pigeonholes you into that sort of acoustic folk role.
Sure.
Which I think I just fell into by accident, really, because I didn't know what else I could do at the time. So yeah, but I think it really helped me develop like lyricism and all of that storytelling thing, being really into folk music.
And then you discovered certain bands.
Yeah.
Like
Weezer, Green Day, Smashing Pumpkins,
Guitar music.
Yeah, guitar
basically.
music, and it just totally like blew my head off. I was just so excited by it, and I just felt like I fit in that world. And then ever since I've just been totally gripped by it. And kind of not looked back.
music.
Yeah, it was sort of like, okay, how can I take these songs I've written on an acoustic guitar and make them, fit for a Weezer album they'd never put out, and it was very much like I'd sit in a room with friends of mine and, really bad drummers and bad guitarists, and we'd come up with all these things. And then I found a producer called Bo Weaver. We had a lot of similar interests, and they gave me so much music to take home and really sort of enlightened me into what it was like to be an artist, and I just didn't want to stop.
Okay. So you've got some of the people that you were kind of really interested in on the album, haven't you? In one way or another.
Yeah.
How did those connections work out? Did you just reach out to them, or?
Yeah, I basically just I messaged everyone on Instagram. It's really, which I didn't think was going to work at all.
But it did.
But it did, which is crazy. Yeah. So
did they all reply?
No, not all of them. I think what happened once I got one yes, I was like, wow. Yeah. And then the confidence goes to your head, and you're like, I can message everyone. But no, it's really, I really got the one, the ones that I wanted with DJ Lethal and Wheatus and my friend BG as well. Yeah. It was very exciting.
Okay, and that's on the song Hot Boys.
Yes.
That song, as well as a lot of the other ones you've done, That Was a Joke and I'm Insecure and songs like that. There's an element of jokiness about them, isn't there? Sarcasm and having fun, basically.
Yeah, you can never really tell if I'm being that serious. I think there's enough going on in the world right now.
Yeah.
And, I know I'm not going to solve all the problems, but I'm happy to be a distraction for a minute. I'm not changing the world. I'm just making people laugh for a second. And that's all I ever really wanted to do. Yeah, I just think that's it. I think everyone really takes everything seriously now.
Yeah.
So seriously, with social media being so important now. Everyone's trying to paint this picture of themselves and their lives, and I just really want to just be honest.
That Was a Joke it made me laugh at, in particular, and the beginning lines, I wear long johns, now you're long gone.
Yeah.
Like that. It's always so funny,
Yeah.
But yeah, really good.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad that made you laugh. Oh, that made me laugh as well. When I wrote it down, I was like, is that too much? And I was like, no, I'll go with it.
Very memorable.
Yeah.
The name of the album, Garageband Superstar, is it GarageBand? Is that to do with the software, or is that just
it's sort of to do with? There's a kind of a play on the app as well as being in a garage rock band and that kind of the thing you see in films where bands rehearse in their garages and that kind of thing. It's that kind of culture which I was trying to sort of include in the album, and how you can feel like a superstar in those small environments. That's the fun of it.
Did you use GarageBand?
I demo all the songs up on GarageBand.
You do all yourself, basically.
Yeah, so obviously not when we recorded the album properly, but for demos I'd always go to GarageBand.
Sure.
Yeah.
And you taught yourself?
Yeah, just sort of very much self. It's a fun.
It's brilliant, isn't it?
It's amazing. It's an amazing platform, really, because anyone can just start to learn. It's great.
Cool. And then in terms of writing and releasing, have you got any plans? Or
I'm off to LA in October to record some more songs with a producer called Susie Shin. So she did all the latest Weezer records. Okay. And I worked with her before this album, but couldn't really make it work due to COVID reasons getting out to America. So I did the album with a guy called Lauran Hibberd, who's in 100 Reasons.
Right.
And he's done Dinosaur Pile Up. Yeah, so he was amazing. It was like Guitar World. So much fun.
But you're enjoying it.
We have so much fun. I just think, if you're lucky enough to do this job for however long, you may as well make the most of it. So we laugh a lot. And that's what we're trying to do with the pub quizzes, is make something really fun and memorable.
And do you still live on the Isle of Wight?
Yeah, I do.
Okay,
I love it. Can't take the girl out of the Isle of Wight. Obviously, I think I managed to kind of scratch the itch of wanting to leave by being away and touring and seeing the UK and Europe and all of these fast-paced things makes you realise I actually quite like it there.
Brilliant. Well, thanks very much. And
thank you so much.
You can't see this on radio, obviously, but you're wearing an incredibly vibrant orange suit.
It's very Elton John. I get that. Just missing the glasses.
Just need the big glasses, don't you? And pink pumps.
Yeah. There's a lot going on. It's a lot to digest. Probably a good job you can't see it.
No, it's great.